Welcome to this tutorial on creating tables in Microsoft Word. Before we begin, let's take a moment to discuss why tables are important in Word. Tables are a great way to organize and present information in a clear and concise manner. They can be used to display data, compare items, or lay out information in a logical order. Now, let's get started on creating our table. First, open up Microsoft Word and select the Insert tab. From here, click on the Table button. This will bring up the Insert Table dialog box. In the dialog box, you will see a grid that allows you to select the number of rows and columns for your table. Simply click and drag to highlight the number of cells you want in your table. Alternatively, you can use the Rows and Columns fields to input the number of rows and columns manually. Once you have selected the number of cells, click OK to create your table. You will now see a grid with the number of rows and columns you selected. Now, you can start inputting your data into the cells. To move between cells, simply use the Tab key on your keyboard or click on the cell you want to move to with your mouse. If you want to add more rows or columns to your table, simply right-click on the table and select Insert. From here, you can choose to insert a row above, below, to the left, or to the right of the selected cell. Once you have your table set up, you may want to customize its appearance. To do this, click on the Table Design tab in the top ribbon. Here, you'll find a variety of options for styling your table. You can choose from a variety of table styles, including different colors and border styles. You can also customize the table's header row, total row, and first column. You can also use the Table Options button to access more advanced customization options. This includes the ability to change the width and height of rows and columns, add shading or background colors to cells, and merge or split cells. At the Table Style Options checklist box in Microsoft Word allows you to customize the appearance of your table by selecting which elements to include or exclude. The Header Row option adds a special formatting to the first row of your table, making it stand out as a separate section. The Total Row option adds a special formatting to the last row of your table, indicating that it is a total or summary row. The Banded Rows option adds alternating colors to the rows in your table, making it easier to read and distinguish between different rows. The First Column and Last Column options add special formatting to the first and last columns of your table, making them stand out as separate sections. The Banded Columns option adds alternating colors to the columns in your table, making it easier to read and distinguish between different columns. Shading button in the Table Design tab in Microsoft Word allows you to add a background color to cells in your table. This can be useful for highlighting certain cells or creating visual separation between different sections of your table. To use the Shading button, simply select the cells you want to add a background color to and click on the Shading button. This will bring up a color palette where you can select the desired color. Once you have chosen a color, click OK to apply it to the selected cells. You can also use the No Fill option to remove any existing shading from the selected cells. At the Borders group in the Table Design tab in Microsoft Word allows you to customize the border style, color, and thickness of your table. To access these options, click on the Borders button in the top ribbon. This will bring up a drop-down menu with a variety of border styles to choose from, including solid, dashed, dotted, and more. You can also use the Borders and Shading dialog box to customize the border color and thickness. In this dialog box, you can also specify which borders to include or exclude, such as only adding borders to the outer edges of the table or to individual cells. Additionally, you can use the Eraser tool to remove existing borders from your table. If you want to access even more advanced border customization options, simply click on the arrow at the bottom of this Borders group features. This will bring up the Advanced Settings section where you can specify the border width, color, and style for each individual border line. With these options, you can easily customize the appearance of your table to suit your needs. That's it. You now know how to create and customize a table in Microsoft Word. With a little practice, you'll be a pro at organizing and presenting your data in no time.